Oh, you YouTubers out there looking for videos to watch, you're watching me. You're watching free X-rated speech, and I'm one ranting, pissed off American who's always ranting about something. And this one is a part 3, a response to Walk Like a Warrior. Is that a cool name or what? I love that. But anyway, and so I'm responding to his messages, and he sent a lot of them. I get a ton of email a day, but this is the first time I've gotten this many messages from one viewer. And I appreciate the subscription, but again, I use YouTube to rant and to just vent, so I don't carry all this crap in me. So here we go. And this one here is my video on racism. I can't remember which because I brought it up in a number of videos. And I got a feeling you haven't seen all my videos yet because I've addressed it in a few ways, but let me address you right here. You've been on. I don't think that everyone says Obama is bad is a racist. Well, that's good because racism has nothing to do with it. I just think that Glenn and Rush are racist. I don't. I think they push racism in their shows, and in doing that, a lot of the people that watch those shows have some of it subconsciously. They're not pushing it. All they're doing is reacting to it because it comes from people like Mullah Maher, Bill Maher, this clown that's on. He's on one of the cable channels, but not pay-per-view. And I call him Mullah Maher because he's an atheist and he's a God hater and all that. But he has a lot of devotees. I did one video on that dude, just mentioning the fact that he called everybody stupid. And wow. So Mullah Maher's got a lot of worshippers. But anyway, yeah, he's racist. That little dumping broad from, she's a comedian of some kind. Janet Garofalo, something like that. If you don't like Obama, then you're just racist. You're a redneck, deep down racist. Anyway, I think I've explained in one of my videos how I grew up. And racist, anybody can call me racist, I don't care. Because I'll do battle with you. I will banter with you on that because you have no fucking idea of what the hell's going on in life. But anyway, and a lot of people that watch those shows have some of it subconsciously. I'm very interested in hearing what you have to say. I'm now doing research on the neoconservatives and their new power in the Republican Party. Let me put this to rest right now. There is no neoconservatives in the Republican Party. There's fucking socialists. This is the way I look at the Republican Party. They're mediocre socialists. The Democratic Party, they're the fascist socialist. They're the Marxists. They're the communists. The Republicans are just mild socialists. If you're an American citizen and you understand the United States Constitution, you understand your Bill of Rights, you're a libertarian. Come on. Go to their website, libertarian.com or whatever it is. I have no idea. But just go there. Read the charter. And if you're a real American, you will understand what they're about. All right? But it doesn't mean you have to, go along with everything they say. With me, all drugs should be legal. Anything that you can possibly buy that you want should be legal. Period. I am so... But anyway, let me get back to your video on racism, because this is what bothers me about this racist thing. Everybody is saying that this guy is a black guy. Well, I've seen the naked pictures of his mother. All right? That's not a black woman. That is the whitest woman I've ever seen in my life. You cannot get more white than Barry Soetoro's mom. All right? That makes him a mulatto. That's the word they use for black and white. I don't know what they use for Tiger Woods, because Tiger's Thai and black. His father was black, his mother's Thai. Now, you put Tiger Woods in a room full of everybody shave their heads and put him in a room full of Thais, you're not going to be able to pick out Tiger Woods unless you know exactly his features and everything. But the bottom line is he's Thai. You put him in a room with blacks, no. You see what I think you get what I'm saying here, all right? The racism thing, that's just cover that they're using, because there is no racism. I consider this guy a white guy because he never grew up black. The blacks that I grew up with, he didn't grow up with those people. He wouldn't know those people. He wouldn't know their neighborhood. You understand? The only blacks he's known is Franklin Marshall Davis when he was a teenager in Hawaii. All right? He was a black communist pedophile. Not my words. Those are the FBI's words. And then he knew blacks in college. But everywhere, he's lived a fairly white life. All right? I just don't know how to put it in any other way. And then Pakistan, he got a little radicalized. And that's when he decided to go back to his birth name and all that. But no, Rush and Glenn, racist, come on. That's the most ridiculous thing you could possibly say, dude. And that means that you're really not looking into it like you should. Watch Glenn's show if you can. I know you probably work for a living, so you probably can't see him. TiVo it or do something like that. And if you listen to him on the radio like I did, like I said, I just got into Glenn Beck not too long ago because I heard him on the radio stations out in whatchamadigger in South Dakota or something because I was on a road trip. And then I really got into him. I'd heard of him before when he was on Headline News. He had a show, and I watched it a couple times. And I even think I wrote him saying, "How come you don't? When are you going to do the Wayne Allen Root interview?" Because as far as I'm concerned, Wayne Allen Root or Alan Keyes should be president. Alan Keyes. Let me point out another thing. Alan Keyes is one of the people that has a lawsuit against Barry Soetoro. Why aren't you people calling him a racist? You see, racist is a real funny word when you talk about Barry Soetoro. All right? You're treading on some really weird lines there. As far as I'm concerned, the smartest man in any room that he's in is Alan Keyes, with Wayne Allen Root coming up second. All right? I would have voted for Alan Keyes. He didn't make the ballot where I vote. So the bottom line is I couldn't vote for him. But Alan Keyes is the only black man to run for president in 2008. So racist is a really weird word. And like I said, if you watch any of my videos, especially I have one where I actually explain how I grew up. Racist is a really weird word. So that's my view on racism. It's totally a non-existent argument in the Barry Soetoro thing. The bottom line is we have a communist in the White House. And more people realize it than and the left that's the only attack they have, is to call everybody a racist. Because nobody apparently wants to be called a racist. Call me a racist. I'll do battle with you. So anyway, there you go. That's my deal on racism. And this is the one where you said you're a Marxist Jeffersonian. Very interesting. I'm going to look into that more. All right, dude. I'm out.